It's late at night. You think you're safe. You turn the lights out, and then you hear a scream and shout. No one's home. You're alone. Lay back down, pull up your sheets. Your knees start to feel weak. You can feel your heartbeat. Is your door closed? You feel your feet exposed. Now you're in a state. It's much, much too late. You can't escape this deadly fate. Warning, the following podcast contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this podcast is intended for mature audiences only. Gobble, gobble. It's turkey time, bitch.
I did pretty good through it.
So we changed our beginning. We hope you guys like it.
It's Thanksgiving.
Well, it's not.
Well, it's a season.
It's a bah humbug season for me.
To me, it's pre-Christmas. It's like Thanksgiving's Christmas number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Christmas, and then New Year's Eve is end of Christmas number 3. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Negative. Right? So, welcome back, our wicked fiends, to
Hi.
Sinister Ghouls, Twisted Sisters, your paranormal, true crime, and everything creepy and weird and odd and sad podcast. I'm your host, Ghoulie Gonzo, and I'm here with my co-host,
Jojo Ghoul.
Jojo Ghoul, with her taco.
This is a burrito.
Her taco burrito with her. Yeah.
I might take a Jello shot, though.
Yes. Listen, you guys. We had a party, and Gabagoo made like 55 pudding shots with like chunks of fruit, and oh, it was so good. I still have like 20. And then Jojo Ghoul and Poopy Ghoul made bought these Jello shots that were so strong.
They were strong.
Like, wee.
I liked them though.
Yeah. So we did that, and then it was a nice, cool, chill party. Got to hang out with CF Ghoul and AF Ghoul. They stopped by. Haven't seen them for a while. But it was a good time. It was a good time. My makeup was dope. Everybody had fun. We just hung out, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out my my work besties, Leslie Ghoul and E.T. Ghoul, because we won.
Oh, yeah.
Best room decorations.
Yeah, congratulations, you
trio.
I was trying to think of what you can call a group with. They're triplets?
I mean, we are like siblings. It's
oh,
funny.
The 3 Musketeers.
Yes. Yeah. You have myself.
3 Amigos.
I'm the 3 Amigos.
I like it.
I'm the Mexican American, Native American, Sicilian, Scandinavian, French. And then you have E.T. Ghoul. I'm not sure all of his nationality, background, and ethnicities.
I don't know.
But he is a handsome, kind of brown-haired, red-haired, handsome. And Miss Leslie Ghoul, who was a Wicked Tale writer, is Puerto Rican with beautiful curly hair. And we're a pretty cool force to reckon with. Is that the words? Are those the things?
Those are the things you do.
Yes.
Reckon.
So we dressed up for Nightmare Before Christmas. That was our room and everything.
You guys all look so good.
She was Sally. I was Jack, and E.T. Ghoul needs spanking because he was just
Harry Potter.
Part of the Huff. Nope. Better not ever say that to him.
He doesn't like Harry himself.
He likes Hufflepuff.
Oh, he's a Hufflepuff?
Yes.
I took the quiz once, and it said that I was Ravenclaw.
I love Harry Potter.
Slytherin, huh? That makes sense.
So listen, this is a time like now that you can like watch Harry Potter's back to back and then restart it and do it again. Especially if you're living in an area that's cold until May.
Yeah.
So it was 29 degrees out this morning. Suck a whole.
Was it really?
Fatty. Yeah. Yep. Pissed off.
29.
Pissed. That's what that means. So the party was good. And as of right now, I have a lot of, I used to call them bloodshot clot shots.
Bloodshot clot shots.
Blood clot shots.
Wait.
blood clot shots. I don't know why I said shot
you
like
said
18
blood
times.
clot shot.
Shots. So that is what I'm drinking right now. It's not the shot version. It's the drink version.
Yep.
It has sour raspberry liquor, sour watermelon liquor, regular rum, grape soda, lime soda, fruit punch, and that's what we have. And that's what I'm drinking.
Yep.
And it's really good. And
It's good.
it's really good. So I just call it the blood clot shot
I'm
drink.
only calling it the blood clot shot clot. That's what it is to me.
Oh my gosh. So it was a good time. Halloween's over. I don't care about anything now until New Year's Eve.
Lame.
I mean, I care about that everybody else likes Christmas and Thanksgiving.
I'm basically an elf, so I love Christmas. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
I can't do it, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not even putting a tree up.
Well,
I already told y'all.
And
I'm
that's
not kidding.
okay, though.
My Halloween decorations are down, too, because I'm dramatic, so.
No, mine were down the day after Halloween by noon. Done. Yep. Because I, though, am ready for Christmas.
I'm not.
Snow.
I'm ready for summer again. It's been cold enough.
No, it'll be just fine.
It'll be just fine.
Turn your heat up.
Oh, I turned the volume up. Like, I got it. Hold on, let me just turn the Okay.
It's gonna be cool.
Today is a true crime episode. And it's a doozy. It's a doozy. It's sad. So, I don't know if you guys know, but this is about the Harts.
I don't know this
and
one.
I don't mean Harts, Heart. I mean Hart. Okay. So, Jennifer Jean Hart, born June 4th, 1979 to March 26, 2018. And Sarah Margaret Hart, April 8th, 1979 to March 26, 2018. We're both from South Dakota. Jennifer originated from Huron, Sarah from the Big Stone City. So some sources claim Ortonville, Minnesota, adjacent to Big Stone City, as Sarah's like hometown. Okay. Both of these two were the eldest children in their families. So they were the older ones. Jennifer had 2 siblings and Sarah had 3 siblings. Let me just adjust this. According to her father, Jennifer was not initially raised as a Lutheran, but was baptized as one. Okay, so Jennifer attended Huron High School. Sarah attended Ortonville.
Wait, I do know this story.
In Minnesota. The 2 women attended and began their relationship at Northern State University, NSU.
No, I don't know it. Never mind. Keep going.
Sarah had initially attended University of Minnesota for 1 semester before transferring to NSU, while Jennifer started at, what is this? Hold on. Look at this thing pop right up in front of me.
What's that?
Get out of here, Susan.
What's Norton?
I don't know who Susan is. It's my program that taught me to protect this. So, okay. So, let's see. Jennifer started at Augustana University before transferring in 1999. Both women majored in elementary education, with Sarah focusing on special education. After Sarah graduated, after Sarah graduated in 2002, Jennifer left the university without graduating. So Sarah graduated and Jennifer left without graduating in 2005. Sarah asked a local court to have her last name altered to match her partner's. The couple went to Connecticut to be married in 2009 because at that time, same-sex marriage was not legal in every U.S. state.
Isn't that insane? I know.
Yeah. Now, I'm not really going to go into, any of that, but we know Poo Poo and JoJo are legally married. And how many years has it been now?
7 in December.
Yeah, 7 years.
But when we first started dating, it still wasn't legal for a couple of years. Well, we've been together for 15. Yeah. But we've been married 7. But yeah, it still wasn't legal when we first got for a couple of years, and that is just crazy to think about. Really,
it's sad. Also, I know in the beginning of this episode, there's always a warning, trigger, warning, trigger. Just heads up. Yeah. So on Facebook, Jennifer stated that the women were initially closeted when they lived in South Dakota, and that when they decided to come out, they lost a ton of their friends, which is also sad, but you're better off.
I would say then they're not real friends.
Yeah,
They moved to Alexandria, Minnesota in 2004, where both women worked at a Herburger store.
What the hell?
In the new location, they made a choice to be open about their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. So Jennifer worked a lot of different jobs until she became a stay-at-home mom in 2006. Sarah became a manager at Herburgers. After a period of living in West Lynn, Oregon, the Harts moved to an unincorporated area near Woodland, Washington. So Sarah became a manager at Kohl's in Hazel Dell. Okay, these are all fun names. So the Harts received funds from the state of Texas, covering their 6 adopted children, which accounted for almost 50% of the family's income.
Jeez.
Members of Jennifer's and Sarah's family stated that the 2 women distanced themselves from others, like on their own. Like they distanced themselves.
They just didn't want to be around.
Yeah. And the family said they were both, both families were accepting of their sexual orientation.
So they chose to stay away.
Yeah, they chose to distance themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me take a sippy sip.
I know. Wait, Poop, could you grab me another cocktail, my love?
So
thank you.
So Jennifer estranged herself from her father after 2001.
Okay.
So state government reports stated that the couple cut off contact with their relatives because of criticism about their parenting, which I think that the relatives were correct.
Oh, no.
Prior to adopting the 6 children, the Harts were foster parents to a 15-year-old girl.
Oh, boy.
Yep. A week before their first 3 children were due to arrive, the Harts dropped the girl off at a scheduled therapist appointment. The therapist then informed the girl that the Harts would not be coming back for her. And that's so messed up, in my opinion.
They just dropped her and
they left her there. Yep. Yep. They were they were just fostering. They're fostering her.
That's so sad because poor foster kids already are going through enough shit.
Yes. And let me say this to you guys. If you have any thoughts that you want to foster or adopt, go for it.
But take it seriously. These kids need help.
Yes. It's very sad how many children just want a family.
I know.
And, if you feel like you've been thinking about it, here is your sign coming from Gilligan. Do it.
But
you're
really,
supposed to.
But
do
mean
it.
Mean what you do for these
don't
kids.
do. I'm not saying any of you would do anything like this story, but do it.
This story is going not where I thought it was going in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So they left her freaking there. So Abigail, born 2003. Hannah Jean, born 2002. Marcus Hart, 1998. Were adopted by the Harts from Colorado County, Texas. The placement came on March 4th, 2006, and they were adopted that September. In June 2008, they adopted 3 additional children. Sierra Maija, born 2005, Devontae Jordan, born 2002, and Jeremiah Hart, born 2004, originating from Houston. After their biological mother, Sherry Davis, lost custody due to substance abuse problems in August 2006, the Davis children were given to their paternal aunt, Priscilla Celestine.
Celestial.
Under the condition that they have no contact with their biological mother. So, however, after she was required to work another shift, Celestine, or Priscilla, allowed Davis to babysit the children. And she wasn't supposed to.
The mother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sherry Davis was the mother. So Priscilla let her babysit the kids when she had to go and do another shift. So a caseworker observed that. As a result, the children were removed from Priscilla's care, and a court prevented Priscilla from obtaining permanent custody. The Davis children were put into foster care. Their older brother, Dante, was not adopted by the Harts due to behavioral issues. So I think that's sad.
That's really sad.
Because, and I understand that Priscilla wasn't supposed to let the mother see them at all.
Right.
But I don't know. It's so hard because when you think about it, it's like, if the children weren't harmed in the making of this film, if the children weren't harmed from anything dealing with that, then give her just one more chance.
But what if it was just like lucky they weren't harmed?
That's what I'm saying. That's where it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
You know? So 12-year-old Devante came into the national spotlight when he was photographed, and you can look all of this up, or I might post a lot of this. So if you're interested in looking stuff up, there's a lot on this case. Mm-hmm. It's just sickening and sad. So he was photographed crying as he embraced a police officer during the 2014 protest in Portland, Oregon, resulting from the Ferguson unrest. The image became known as the huge, in quotes, hug felt around the world.
Aww.
So he was, from the things that I read, one of the most precious, kind, precious, kind, soft, just child. And when you look at the picture, you'll absolutely see it. Yeah.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
Yeah, so Devante just was really sad. Poopy's behind us talking to Obi. Come here. Come here, Gina.
Wait, I didn't even hear you.
Come here. So, Lo siento. So, Devante was just a Número dos, lo siento. Get in here right now.
She's going to be right back. And I'm just going to say that I love you, Gilligans.
I'm back.
Here she is.
Here I am.
I found her. My nose is running.
All right. So he had this picture hugging this police officer, and it was supposed to be they just all called it the huge hug that was felt around the world. So Jennifer was very active on social media and used Facebook to project an image of a loving, happy family, while also sharing her thoughts on race, politics, and trips the family would go on. This helped mask some of the problems within the family.
Listen, I'm nervous to hear what's going to happen here.
It's horrible, you guys.
I'm nervous.
It's horrible. But you know how people, go on Facebook and they pretend they have this, amazing life. And I think it's normal for a lot of us to try to... I think
most people do that.
Yeah. To try to make it, project this image of happiness and everything.
I think the people that are constantly posting about how happy and everything, there probably is some problems at home.
Ding.
I'm not saying like abuse, but they just might not be that happy.
Exactly. So one allegation of child abuse from 2013 touched upon Jennifer's use of Facebook, saying that the kids pose and are made to look like one big happy family. But after the photo event or whatever was done, they'd go back to looking lifeless and miserable and sad and just lost. Okay, so in 2008, while the family was living in Minnesota, a teacher observed bruises on Hannah's left arm and was told she had been hit by Jennifer with a belt. So within months, all 6 children had been pulled out of the public school system for a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
That should be right there. I feel like teachers should be able to be like, there's something wrong with that.
They pulled them all out of fucking school.
Yeah. They pulled... Yeah, like they pull them out after they witness bruises. To me, that should be investigated right away.
Bing.
I don't know if it is or not, but it should be.
I agree. So in 2010, just 2 years later, Abigail said that she had, in quotes, owies on her back and stomach, and stated that she felt threatened or scared by the Harts, which are the 2 women, just so you know, who had beaten her and held her head in cold water over a penny that they assumed she took from them.
A penny?
A fucking penny.
No, they just wanted to do it.
Evil. A penny. I can't.
I don't even. Okay. I'm getting mad.
When the authorities became involved, all children claimed that they had been spanked constantly and deprived of food. So Sarah took responsibility for the abuse, pled guilty to assault, and was sentenced to community service for a year. 1 year later, Hannah reportedly told the school nurse that she had not eaten a whole year after this community service. So Hannah reportedly told the school nurse that she had not eaten all day. Sarah claimed that Hannah was merely playing the food card and recommended that she just be given water. Soon afterwards, all 6 children were taken out of public school and were homeschooled from then on.
I'm getting mad. You know why? Because this is another case where the kids
fails.
are freaking failing these kids.
Yeah, the system is failing these kids.
And you know what? A fun fact about like kids a lot is kids don't lie. You know what I mean? They're brutally honest, and they will make you feel like shit. I mean, sure, they lie about certain things, but they're not lying.
Yes. You might get one sociopath and here and there cases that not, unless they're like a little bit older, that know how to work with the system and like get at people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But how old was
these
this little
kids-
girl who didn't get to eat all day?
I don't. She's young. I mean, she's
That's
young.
what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's bullshit. And then for the second time, there needs to be a record, and I'm pissed.
I know.
I'm already mad.
And listen, and that was Minnesota. That went from 2008 to what they say 2010, and then a year later is when they So now they're all being homeschooled. So Oregon. Now we move to Oregon. Oregon.
Oregano.
Or I was just about to say
oregano.
That. Yeah, oregano. So in 2013 now, Oregon authorities were notified of the abuse allegations in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Their investigations included separate interviews of everyone in the family, as well as interviews of people who knew the family.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just like their family members.
Right.
It was anyone that knew them too.
Makes sense.
Yeah, 2 family friends stated that the children were forced to raise their hand before speaking.
Shut up.
Could not wish each other happy birthday.
What?
That's fucking sickening to me.
That's just, I'm mad. Yeah.
And could not laugh at the dinner table. There were other reports that the children were poorly fed, obviously, and looked small for their ages.
Yeah, they're probably malnourished.
Yeah. So one family friend reported that Jennifer had ordered a pizza for the children, but each was only allowed to have a small slice. When Jennifer discovered that the pizza was gone, she punished the children by not feeding them breakfast and forcing them to lie on on their beds for 5 hours.
I don't even know what to say.
Because you're an asshole. That's straight up. You're just a dickhead.
I'm really mad. I feel pissed.
Jennifer's an asshole. So, yeah.
Bitch.
Bitch. Friends also stated that the children acted scared to death of Jen.
Aww.
And likened them to being trained like robots.
Aww.
Yeah. So, however,
Poor
the
babies.
interviews of the children themselves revealed no new incidents of abuse. Nor did they mention anything that had happened in Minnesota. When Jen herself was interviewed, she claimed that any family problems were the result of others not being tolerant to 2 lesbian mothers with 6 African-American children.
My dick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bitch assholes. I'm so annoyed by that.
When she can use that, piece of shit.
Yeah, don't fucking take that.
I know.
That it can be a real problem for people and make it like, oh no, I'm not beating these poor kids because we're gay and they're black. Get out of here.
Yes, I can't. Yeah. Yep.
Ew.
In the end, the investigation could not conclude whether the Harts were guilty of anything or whether they were, or there was a safety threat. Like, that's a stupid comment.
What?
What's a safety threat, right?
I'm just annoyed. Yeah, I'm getting
it's
mad.
Annoying. So now we're gonna jump to Washington.
I don't mean to I have this stank face on. So I'm like,
They moved all over. They moved everywhere. Yep. So now they're
stay in one place. People will catch on to.
Yes.
Quickly.
Yep. So now we're in August 2017.
Bastards.
Mm-hmm. After the Harts had since moved to Woodland, Washington, Hannah jumped out of her second-story bedroom window at 1:30 a.m. and approached the resident of her next-door neighbor, the DeKalbs. Hannah reportedly pleaded, "Please don't make me go back. They're racist and they abuse us." Soon afterwards, the Harts found Hannah and took her back home. Well, when I watched one of the shows on them, the neighbor had to call the Harts and let them know the kids were there, but they didn't want to. The neighbors believed the kids, just so everybody knows. Because they just, I don't know. She regretted it. She said she regretted it. So let's see. Sorry about that. So the following day, Jennifer attempted to explain the incident by claiming that Hannah was lying and that the children occasionally acted out because they were, in quotes, drug babies, and that Hannah's biological mother was bipolar.
I'm sick. These assholes are using every poor sad thing to is armor for themselves.
Yeah, like sympathy, the sympathy card.
Even if these kids were addicted to drugs when they were born, right? That's not their fault, and they're not anymore.
Yeah, and I don't even think. I mean, I don't know the real cases on each story, but this could go on and on and on. Like if you dive into their families and things.
This is frustrating.
Yep. So after this incident, the DeKalb family came into contact with Devante, who constantly begged for food, and asked the DeKalbs not to tell Jennifer about these requests.
Aww.
So he would go to their house and ask. I think in the thing I watched, it said just bread, anything or whatever. And then he would ask for snacks and
I have a tickle in my throat. Sorry.
Let's see. In later conversations with Devante, he told them that his adoptive mother withheld food as punishment and that the children were sometimes abused. And now this kid Devante is the one that has the the hug known, the big hug. That's known. Yeah. So let's see, this combined with the earlier incident with Hannah made the DeKalbs report. Okay, so they did report the Harts to both the police and to the Washington State Department of Social and Health Services, DSHS. Caseworkers from DSHS tried to reach the Harts twice, once on a Monday, the 23rd of March, 2018, and 3 days before an incident takes place, and once on the day of when the incident took place. Drink break. We'll catch you on the flip side. Making a dream on this little boo-boo-boo brain. Da-da-ba-da, boo-boo-boo, boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. We're back. We're back, and we're going to tell you what the fuck happened here.
I'm nervous.
I'm just mad. I'm breezy. Let's shout out to freaking Chandler.
No, I'm super bummed.
Are you for real?
I love Friends.
Friends, that's
and
sad.
Fools Rush in though too. I keep thinking of that. It was so
Wait. We're sorry, guys.
Why?
We really want to rant about that when we're in the middle of telling them what happened.
Oh.
So, sorry, Chandler. Bang. No, I'll leave it in. It's fine. So okay. On March 26, 2018, Jennifer and Sarah Hart murdered all 6 of the children.
No! Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say.
When Jennifer drove their vehicle, a GMC Yukon extra large, over a 100-foot cliff.
What?
On California State Route 1 in Mendocino County, California, near Westport. So, it's so sickening that she all of them were in the car. So, Jennifer and Sarah.
I don't even know what to say about it.
No,
I really don't.
Listen, when I first watched, actually, I saw it on like a documentary, and I remember I was like, this sounds horrible. I don't know if I can watch it. So I put it on, and then I got so invested because I couldn't stand, after a little bit, this Jen and Sarah chick. And then my whole heart.
I'm so pissed because these kids talked. It's not like they never said anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Yep. And what's sad is you took some of these kids away from their families that I believe the first 3, the mother, did do drugs and whatever, but she was getting clean and trying to get them. You got to watch some shows about this.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot. And then Devante's mom, Davis, was just babysat her kids, and they got taken away from her aunt and her. Now look. Do you know what I'm saying? You get all these freaking people telling you. You have all these people telling you to, they're abusing them, blah, blah, all this stuff everywhere.
Why aren't you taking it serious?
Why aren't you now looking back at the, paternal aunt and being like, okay, we're going to give you another shot because this isn't working out. But that's,
Listen, these things like this. Yeah. I get pissed. I really get really, really upset about this.
Yep. So, okay. The bodies of 5 of the children, Hannah, Marquise, Jeremiah, Abigail, and Sierra, were found in or near the vehicle, which had landed upside down on the beach below the cliff. Cliff. Why did I say cliffed? I added a T to that too.
You add S's and T's. It's because you're wild.
Oh my God. Is it because I'm getting older? How sad.
I just think you're wild.
Oh shit. Okay. So that's horrible to me.
No. Where was Devon?
The body of Devante has not been found as of 2023.
Shut up. What do you mean? Where is it?
A superior court judge ruled that Devante was in the vehicle at the time of the crash, and a death certificate was signed on April 3rd of that year. So this is what bothers me. A Superior Court judge rules this, that he was in the vehicle. But they can't. There's no evidence.
I would say, is there evidence that he was in the vehicle?
I mean, not the things that I watched. People think they might have been. He might have killed. They might have killed him
somewhere
before. Because when I watch it, they show you in like, reenactment form,
right,
and they show Jen and Sarah like telling them they're going on a road, they're going somewhere, and it's gonna be fun. And then she drugged them up with giving them treats or whatever, and whatever. So yeah, so. Wow. He,
so they didn't.
The death certificate was signed that he was in. Yeah,
I don't. Why? Where was he?
He's not. His body's not. How? Like, I don't know. I hope he got away. And no, because he would come. He would come. It's so sad. I can't.
No, I'm not happy.
Nope. So the expert analysis of the SUV's internal airbag deploying computer, determined that the Yukon had been intentionally driven off of the edge of the cliff from a standing stop, accelerating to 20 miles per hour in 3 seconds with the throttle at 100.
Oh, so they pulled like a Thelma and Louise is what they did.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Can you imagine?
No, I'm not happy.
A 14-member coroner's jury anonymously ruled the case a murder-suicide. The inquest was called to determine cause of death, but not any responsibility in the civil or criminal fields. The California Highway Patrol stated that criminal prosecution was not possible due to the deaths of any responsible parties.
I think these people that didn't do enough, what they should have done for these kids, should be in a little bit of trouble too. No, that's what I think.
Listen, this isn't the only story. There's so many stories.
I know. They make me so fucking mad every time I hear about this shit.
Yeah, the system fails these poor children.
Who gets the system in trouble when they fail all of somebody frickin'.
If they push it.
Frickin'.
You did say frickin'.
Somebody frickin' should.
Okay. Toxicology results show that Jennifer's blood alcohol content was over the legal limit at the time of the crash. And that both Sarah and 2 of her children had
diphenhydramine
in their systems. Diphenhydramine.
That's right.
Yeah, diphenhydramine. I can't. Sarah had made Google searches before the crash, inquiring about the lethality of Benadryl and the nature of death by drowning. Bitch.
What?
Her searches also included, in quotes, no kill shelters for dogs. The Hart family had 2 dogs, and they were found inside of their home after all of this happened. So these women, listen, I'm going to say, and this is sad, and warning, whatever, sad. It's a rough comment. These women gave a shit more about their fucking dogs
than these little kids.
Than these kids. I mean, some people could argue that maybe they were, they wanted the kids to come with them at the end.
No, my dick.
But the abuse and the women killing themselves, it's very weird and creepy.
They didn't want to get in trouble. They knew it was coming to a close.
That they couldn't keep running.
Yeah, and so they thought, no, you're not going to tarnish our name anymore. We're assholes.
Tarnish your name. Look at their fucking name now.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. Yeah, it was like, we're gonna get in trouble, so no, we're gonna off ourselves and not deal with that. But you're coming too. You're not gonna have a nice life. It's like it's like they continued to want to punish them even after they were done.
Which is so sad to me that these children weren't important. They had families that loved them, that were trying to get them back, and this is sickening.
Wow, man!
I told you this was gonna be
a
rough
one.
Mm-hmm.
Suck.
You suck. I don't. I'm good.
This is sad.
I'm good.
Excuse me.
Oh my God.
I just
got to puke in the mic. I feel sick from this.
One time got sick after drinking and threw up. He looked at me from the bathroom. I was on the couch and went, I had a puke attack. So now
she had a puke attack, everybody.
We don't feel good. Are you gonna have a puke attack?
Oh my God, no. So now say that. That's how you guys have to talk if you're gonna puke. You heard
it
here.
I had a puke attack.
I said you heard it here. Okay. The Mendocino County Sheriff's Department officially closed the case and released declassified records in 2019. According to an incident report following the murders, it was reported that Sarah told a co-worker, in quotes, that she wished someone told her it was okay not to have a big family. Then she and Jennifer would not have to have adopted these children. I don't even understand. You wish that.
What do you mean? Like
that she thought that you're supposed to have a big family or it's not okay, so she wished she knew that so she didn't have to adopt the kids. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
She's gonna blame family for not saying, hey, that might be hard. For one, you cut your family off because you were assholes and you were going to be assholes.
Yeah.
That's the whole plan. Yeah. Why else would you cut your family off?
Listen, when it comes to coming out to your parents, it just depends, right? Okay.
So, yeah.
But these family members weren't bad to them.
No.
They might not have been comfortable at first. Not that anyone should, I'm not saying anyone should feel any type of way, but parents can right initially be all supportive and all about it, whatever makes you happy. Some might never talk to you again.
Right.
And some might at first be uncomfortable and not sure how to take it and then come around and it's fine. And I feel like the way that things I've read about the family is they were more supportive than not. They weren't even like.
No, literally what I'm getting from what I'm hearing about this, because anyone can cut off your bad family if you're, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. Families sometimes can suck, but these people to me just seem like they knew their family. Maybe an involved family is going to notice shit.
Oh, and that's a good one.
That's what I'm thinking. That they're going to think, no, they're going to notice if these little kids we were fostering are bruised and skinny, our families are going to be like, hey, what's up with this?
Yeah.
So you leave just like they left every state. They left their family because they
literally left state after state. They got in trouble in state, and then homeschooling, and then keeping them home. Or taking them for a year and then homeschooling from then on. I think that's so sad because
isolation.
Yes, isolation. They're starved. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know why I'm like throwing my hair on like a mermaid.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like,
oh my God, stop. Okay, so those who were close with the Hart's family say that they were shocked by the crash. Obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So friends and acquaintances of the Hart family were initially astonished, many of them, about the deaths. Jen and Sarah Hart were regarded by all who knew them as, and this is what they portrayed, this is what they wanted to portray, as caring and devoted parents who had adopted 2 sets of 3 Black siblings and dedicated their lives to raising the 6 children in socially conscious atmosphere that focused on love and acceptance. Friends referred to them as, in quotes, the Hart tribe because of their tight bond.
Yeah, because these kids didn't have a freaking choice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So what's sick about this whole setup, this whole thing is all the way to the end. So people thought they looked like this whole, like I said, the Hart tribe.
Yeah.
Amazing family. And then, but that's portrayed on Facebook. That's all over. That's how they, pretend, pose for pictures, smile. The kids would get like new clothes and stuff for pictures, and then they'd have to take the clothes off.
And not wear their new clothes.
No, they didn't have new clothes. Devontae, from what I remember, or it could have been another one of them,
sad.
But like needed new clothes, needed new, whatever. They just needed things, and they just never got the stuff they needed. Oh. But yeah, it's just sad to me that. I mean, why are you using Black, African-American, Black children? Let me adopt these. Like they're saying to portray something.
Because they're using that as like, look how loving we are. We're
a gay couple and nobody loves us. And we're going to adopt these 2 sets of 3 Black children and make it look like we are their savior when the children's families wanted them. And I feel bad for them.
They used them for, what do they say? What is it? Clout? They used them for clout. That's what it would be like. Oh my God.
Oh, you're amazing people. That type of shit. Yes. So that brings me into opinions on like the mother, like Devontae's mom, his aunt. The other one who, her mother was a druggie. That's why she, did this.
Right.
It's like both of these 2 sets of parents, 2 sets of 3 children.
Mm-hmm.
Both of their families of these 3 children,
right?
Whether it be aunts, uncles, moms, grandmas, blah, 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 people wanted them in their family, their blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like the system kept these children from, I don't even remember, was it 2003 to 2018?
Yeah.
So it's like you kept these fucking children all the way until they were like that they're saying who knows how if the children knew, they think the children might have been passed out.
I really hope to.
I have to think that. I have to think they were unconscious and drugged and sleeping with whatever.
Yeah, I hope.
Whatever. Like, they have to be. Diphenhydramine. Yes, that thing.
Sorry,
diphenhydramine.
It took me a minute to unlock my phone, and then I was like, wait, I have 13 things up.
I need the children to be asleep because that's horrendous. Or let's say, I hope that the children thought they were going somewhere fun, and then they fell asleep, and then they woke up, in my opinion, in heaven. That's how I feel.
So. I freaking really hope they were not awake for this shit.
I had to think that.
Listen, and you know what else I'm pissed
about?
Do you hear me swallow?
Do you know what else I'm pissed? And then you took a big swallow, and I was like, about.
Because I'm mad.
About.
No, like, okay, even these kids, they had the family, but like, they had family that wanted them, but even say those weren't good, but you still left them with these fucking people after all this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you have records of abuse.
Yeah, you didn't.
Teacher says this, child says this.
You didn't need to give them back to their family, sure, if they're not safe, but at least get them the fuck away from these people.
I want to know who gave those 2 people 6
That's what I'm saying. What's crazy is I don't know how the system works, but they're so eager to get children adopted, get children.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like if a child's parent has the ability to get clean or, whatever the situation is, I feel like they should be fostered, not adopted, until that parent can have a specific time frame to get themselves together.
I think some places do that, though.
That's a good way to do it.
Depends on the state.
Yeah. I think that's a good way.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
But that makes sense to me what you're saying.
Because then it's like this situation. I mean, who knows? Maybe people that foster, kids can have them. Who knows? But I feel like this set of douchebag women.
Yeah.
Okay. These 2 women it makes me mad because they had what is it? Like, they could be noticed. They were out there. They were, putting a fake story out. Why not make it a fucking real story? Why not be if you're born bad, you're born bad. But I feel like if they weren't and they were trying to figure out what to, why not be the 2 lesbian women who fell in love in school and, got married and adopted 2 sets of 3 children, African-American children, and just not bring up their race, not bring up anything, and just be good, women that in this world, people would notice that without being brought up, that these amazing people are taking care of these children, whether they're black, white, whatever. I don't care. It's just like, you're a gay couple that want to stand on your platform is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's why, because they didn't. I don't think they actually gave a shit about
anything. Sociopaths.
All they wanted people, they wanted people to say what a great group of people they were. But they
without
really
being great group of people.
Yeah, because if they really just did it because they loved the kids, I mean, they're not going to be like,
well, let me drive off a cliff too.
They're not going to do. No, I hate them.
No, I know. Really they're it makes me mad when people do, like, I don't want to say I'm glad anyone dies. But if you're going to kill yourself and you're pieces of shit, like that, and I hate to say it roughly, warning, trigger, that's why I said in the beginning, is because these 2 women were abusers.
Yeah.
And they killed these children. Why kill these fucking children? You jump off a cliff.
Listen, because I think that is the last big, like,
fuck you.
Yeah. Because they're just bad.
Well, I hope you enjoy hell or whatever negative thing people believe in and is there. Because, bitches, you're tortured.
That's awful, man.
Yeah. No, that's sickening. That's sickening.
Ew. Look at me.
I mean, even their adopted son, Devontae, was known for kindness and love and was all over social media with that.
I want to know where that little boy is. That's bothering me.
They never found his body. People say that he finally, because he was old enough, he was getting older. I mean, they had them, I can't remember exactly, but for maybe 10 years. I don't really remember right off the top of my head because drinks go into my head. Isn't that funny? Off the top of my head because the drinks go into my head.
It's just true. I get it.
So, there's a piece of hair in that. So, yeah, I just feel like some people think, like, when I read stuff or watched whatever,
right,
Devontae might have stood up for himself or his siblings. and like did or said something or whatever, and
that,
they
like,
killed him.
Triggered him.
Yeah,
triggered
because
them to be like,
he was because of how small he was from being not fed.
Yeah,
he didn't look his age. They said. So I don't know where I lean, but I kind of lean maybe they killed him and did something.
Yeah, because why wouldn't his body be with everybody else?
It's he's the only body that.
Yeah.
But then other people said, well, maybe because he was older. I don't know that he maybe the medicine or drugs didn't work on him like that, so he was trying to get out while it happened, and then his body was thrown somewhere else and taken off to sea. I don't know, but it's like it's sad because that boy's body is not found. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know. Boy, don't we want to hope he ran away and just took off. But I feel like now he would have came back.
He would have went to somebody,
at some point. But it's just really sad to me. It's just very, very sad.
Well, these people are
horrible
assholes. I really hate them,
and I'm mad at the system. I'm fucking mad.
Yeah, a lot of these stories just make me feel like
get these children, and then listen, to match these complaints, like the neighbors when the girl ran over and said, whatever she said, and then Devontae kept begging for food as well. These neighbors, when I watched them, they were really upset. They felt so bad for these kids, and I remember the woman, the older woman, was like tearing up at one point, like sad, like. Like just because of what had happened, and they knew them, and they said Devontae was the sweetest. These kids didn't look their age; they were tiny. They definitely looked like they were hungry. Yeah, so they would get like food and sweets and things. How
was no one doing anything about that?
Nope, because they weren't going to school. They were homeschooled. They weren't allowed anywhere.
But
anymore.
If these neighbors knew, I feel like I would be calling all the time.
The neighbors didn't.
I mean,
know
if they saw them though.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they were close. I'm pretty sure they had to. Yeah, they had to like walk through like a little bit of what to get to the neighbors. So I don't think they actually saw them until the girl and then Devontae. Okay. Devontae might have came one time and asked for food. I can't remember. Yeah. And then nothing happened. And then the girl, and then he kept coming back, and then they were putting it together. And that's when they called the police. It's just
I would be calling and be like, hi, what are we doing about this? Because something needs to be done.
I think the police came, remember? And nothing was.
That's what I mean. It's just, what do you mean?
And of course, these children aren't going to tell you. She abuses me all the time. Like,
I feel like I wish they could be like, listen, and I wish this could be true, to be like, tell me what's really going on. If you're not safe there, we're going to take you from them today. So let me know. You know what I mean?
If you could,
I'm sure some kids are probably still too scared.
But I think the situation is that they legally cannot just take them from them.
That's what I mean, and they should be able to.
Exactly. There's always these little bumps that you can't.
I don't see. It is fucked up. It is tricky, isn't it, man?
Yep, it really is. It's so sad to me.
I don't like it.
Because you can't do anything and you want to.
I know. I don't like it.
Yep. Well, this was our doozy episode. But we love true crime. We hate the crime. We hate the crime, but we like to talk about true crime. Yeah. It just is what it is. We've been doing paranormal and Halloween season for quite a while. So now we're not doing true crime season. We're going to just true crime, Halloween, Halloween, true crime, paranormal, true crime, wicked tales, paranormal, also, that type of thing.
Ghosts are here 24/7 every day.
Yeah. So is crime. Ding. Yeah.
Oh, they can't see my face. I said.
She did. She made a face like, yo. That's exactly your face. Yo. So, listeners, supporters. I don't know if we have a link. I'm pretty sure we do. I keep saying it, but I'm not really sure. There's like a link you can follow, or you can go to our Spotify page, like click on our thing, and it'll have like a little link if you want to support us and give us 99 cents, $4.99, $9.99. It literally just goes into our bank account and sits there until
future trips.
Yes, yeah, things like that.
Poopy has, if we get there by next October and have enough, she really wants to do like go to like Great Escape, like Fright Night.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's fun.
I mean, and we could record, put like a YouTube up.
Oh, you kidding me? For sure, that would be so fun. I don't see why we wouldn't by then.
She. Sometimes my brain just doesn't compute, and my thoughts gone.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
No, yeah, Fright
Fest,
so that's all.
Horror nights, Horror Fest. Yeah, so we're gonna get into Wicked Tales soon. So sinisterghouls23@gmail.com. Send in your wicked tales. Yeah. Send in any stories you want us to cover. Like, we'll cover a lot. I mean, we'll cover alien shit too, which I know you alien motherfuckers out there.
Listen, I'm not an alien, but I love alien.
I'm an alien.
I'm an alien motherfucker.
I'm going to do some alien stuff.
Love
but I'm trying to cover not as well-known true crimes, but pretty shocking.
I've never
like
heard of this
Tiffany
one.
Valiante, the train, that whole thing.
Yeah.
People didn't know much about that.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
one.
so getting stuff out there, that's what we're about. So if you have a story that you think we might, want to cover, you can email that too. We're on Spotify, we're on Pandora, we're on Amazon Music, Google Music, or Google Pod, it might be. iHeart Radio, did I say that?
Yeah.
And Radio Republic. I said Pandora. Okay, so Spotify. Oh wait, does he follow?
Follow.
Farrell. Spotify. I couldn't remember. Sinister Goals Podcast.
Did I just spit on you? I'm sorry.
Not Spotify. Instagram. Sinister Goals Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Sinister Goals
What's
Podcast.
going on?
So follow us on there at Facebook, Sinister Goals / Twisted Sisters group. Join it. Bam. Twitter, Sinister Goals / Twisted Sisters. Follow us, comment, whatever. What else did I have to say? I think that was most of it, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so which one of you people like, or which one of y'all?
One of you people.
Which one of y'all? I could be offensive saying people, so I'm not sure.
Right, but people. No.
So y'all, what do y'all like? Hey, not Christmas or Christmas.
Everybody in the world.
Everyone, no matter who you are, what you do, what you eat, if you have anything, if you don't have anything, if you can jump, if you can walk, if you can count, if you can read, if you can eat.
I'm sure you left something out and someone's going to go, oh, people that love stripes.
So listen, if you guys like Christmas or not, I'm going to do a poll.
I think the answer
or what?
Yes.
No. Sounded like a ghost.
It did.
A ghost wind. You did look at me like. So yeah, we're going to have a Q&A and poll and stuff like that. Yeah. So whatever.
And I'll tell everyone my favorite Christmas songs.
Oh my God. We are not having a Christmas song episode, I promise.
Oh, fine.
No, but we will have a horror Christmas movie episode where we discuss what to watch.
I like that.
We're going to do horror Christmas movies with one of the horror Christmas movies.
Okay. Can I at least tell everyone?
You didn't get anything I just said.
Yeah. A horror Christmas movie with a horror, like based on true Christmas.
Like one horror movie is going to be based on a
crime.
A crime or a story or a movie.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. I just don't know if there is one. I didn't think about that, but we'll see.
Yeah. Krampus.
Oh, Krampus.
Yeah. But can I give everyone at least one Christmas song at the end of an episode?
Okay. Give them a Christmas song.
Well, no, not yet.
You got to start now, all the way from now to Christmas.
No, because it's still Thanksgiving.
No, just do it. Well, you give them a fucking turkey song then. Give them a fucking Thanksgiving song.
Oh, there goes the hair. No, right, wrong song. Wait. Pass the cranberry sauce. We're having mashed potatoes. Ooh, the turkey looks great. Thank you for being there. Thank you for loving me. Everyone's thanking.
I do, because Em and Christine do it all the time together. They do opposite.
Really?
Yeah, it's so fun.
Listen,
it's so fun to me that you just sang that.
But
it doesn't shock me because Christine loves Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers, I don't think I go one day without quoting Bob's. It's the best show ever.
I can't. Well, hopefully you have some more awesome Thanksgiving songs the next 2 weeks.
I'll just write some.
Right.
Well, all right.
Yeah. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
And a good evening. Stay safe.
Stay sexy. Stay spooky.